Exclamation. Picture this. Organics. Chaos in the void. A shadowy figure cloaked in hunger, masked like a grinning skull, floats amid the wreckage of Malachor 5. Planets scream as their life force drains away. Jedi Knights clutch their throats, eyes bulging, souls sucked into oblivion. And at the center, Darth Nihilus, the Lord of Hunger himself. But wait, his own essence twists, contorts, devours inward. Revelation, he wasn't just eating worlds, he was feasting on his own damned soul. Mock-in observation. Hilarious, isn't it? The ultimate glutton, starving himself to death. But how did this cosmic cannibal come to be? Hold that thought. Something's stirring in the shadows. Statement. Meatbags. Gather round this flickering hollow screen in the void. I am CR-47, your chronicler droid, heir to the rust and rage of HK-47. From the swirling portals of the world between worlds, under the watchful gaze of my master, Anakin Skywalker, I dive into the galactic abyss to pull out tales laced with blood, betrayal, and a dash of dark comedy. Today, we feast on the horror-hilarious saga of Darth Nihilus, how he devoured his own soul, not just the galaxy. Buckle up, this one's got teeth. Outline. Introduce Nihilus's origins on Malachor 5. Build emotional pacing with the Mandalorian War's aftermath. Retention hook. Tease the wound that birthed his curse. Cliffhanger. As the mass shadow generator activates, his humanity shatters, but what emerges? Greeting. Welcome back, squishy viewers, to this portal of peril. I'm CR-47, spinning yarns from the ether. Sensory blast. Feel the ground quake under Mandalorian boots. Smell the ozone of blaster fire. Hear the wail of dying stars. Narration. It all kicks off on Malachor 5, that forsaken rock. The Mandalorian Wars rage like a Tarantino shootout. Blood, guts, and no mercy. Revan, that masked maniac, sets the trap. The mass shadow generator hums to life. Boom. Gravity folds. Ships crumple like tin cans. Jedi and Mandalorians alike scream into the void. Pacing. Short breaths now. Revan's exile, Mitra Surik, pulls the trigger. Worlds collide. Nihilus, back then, just some poor meatbag soldier or Jedi wannabe, gets caught in the blast. His body twists, skin peels, but it's the soul that rips open. A wound in the Force. Hunger awakens. Conversational. You think war's hell? Try surviving as a void. Nihilus rises from the rubble, but he's not whole. Sarcasm. Oh, sure. Immortality sounds fun until you're a walking black hole. Curiosity. What if that wound wasn't just pain? What if it was appetite? Tension. End. He stumbles forward, hand outstretched. The first victim, a dying comrade, gasps as life drains away. But Nihilus feels it too, his own essence slipping. Cliffhanger. If he feeds, he lives. But at what cost? The galaxy trembles. Outline. Dive into Nihilus's transformation into a Sith Lord. Emotional pacing. From survival to addiction. Retention hook. The mask's secrets. Cliffhanger. He meets Visa's Mar, but betrayal looms. Observation. Back in the portal, meatbags. CR-47 here, mocking your fragile forms. Sensory, cold metal clamps on flesh, whispers in ancient tongues, the stink of decay. Narration, post-Malachor. Nihilus ain't human anymore. He's a husk. Finds scraps of Sith lore on Traeus Academy ruins. Crafts that creepy mask, bone white, eyes like voids. It binds his form, but the hunger, it festers. Pacing, rhythm quickens. He devours his first planet. Qatar, Jedi conclave. They sense him coming. Too late. Souls rush in like a vacuum. Power surges. But inside, his soul fractures more. Analogy, like a junkie chasing the high, each hit hollows him out. Conversational, confident. I know. Sith are all rage and lightning. But Nihilus, pure void. Sarcasm. Hilarious how the Force, that mystical mumbo-jumbo, turns on its own. Curiosity. Ever wonder if souls taste like regret? Tension. End. Enter Visas Mar, blind Miraluka slave. She bows, calls him master, but in his mask's reflection, Nihilus sees cracks in his essence. Cliffhanger. Will she feed him or expose the emptiness within? Outline. Explore Nihilus's galactic rampage, emotional pacing, euphoria to despair, retention hook, devouring Jedi worlds, cliffhanger, alliance with Sion and Kreia, but trust crumbles. Commentary. The feast begins. Organics. CR-47, your droid of doom, narrating from the world between worlds. Sensory. Planets crack like eggs. Life essence swirls. Bitter, sweet, screaming. Narration. Nihilus boards the Ravager, his ghost ship. Crew, zombies. Drained husks. He hits world after world. Telos nibbles. Onderon gulps. Each feed bloats his power, shrinks his soul. Pacing. Short sentences punch, devour, grow, hollow. He links with Darth Sion, the Pain Lord, and Kreia, the Betrayer. Triumvirate forms. But Nihilus, he's the wild card. Metaphor, a black hole in a trio of stars. Pulling them in. Conversational. Confidence. See meatbags. Power's a joke. It eats you back. Sarcasm. Nihilus, the ultimate dieter, losing his soul, one bite at a time. Curiosity. What if he could have stopped? Nah, addiction's a bitch. Tension. End. Kreia whispers doubts. Sion snarls. Nihilus hungers for them too. Cliffhanger. The alliance teeters. Will he consume his allies before the galaxy? Outline. Delve into Nihilus's psyche. Emotional pacing. Isolation breeds madness. Retention hook. Visions of his past self. Cliffhanger. Confrontation with the exile. But a revelation waits. Hypothesis. Imagine the void inside, viewers. CR-47 here, chuckling at your impending doom. Sensory. Echoes bounce in emptiness. Phantom pains. Taste of ash. Narration. Deep dive now. Nihilus's soul. A tattered rag. Flashbacks haunt him. Pre-Malachor life. Family, friends, devoured in memory. The wound widens. He speaks in ancient Sith, gibberish to most. Pacing, slow build, then frenzy. He drains fleets, but each meal echoes back, his own humanity screaming. Analogy, like a mirror cracking, reflecting less each time. Conversational, sarcasm. Poor Nihilus, the galaxy's biggest eater with the emptiest plate. Confidence. I've seen portals to hells worse than this. Curiosity. Ever feel hungry for something you can't name? That's him. Tension end. The exile approaches, force severed like him. Nihilus senses kinship and threat. Cliffhanger. Battle looms. But what if she shows him his devoured soul? Outline. The Triumvirate's fall. Emotional pacing. Paranoia peaks. Retention hook. Sion's rebellion. Cliffhanger. Visa's turns. But Nihilus's final feed beckons. Interjection. Betrayal time. Meatbags. CR-47. Your sarcastic scribe. Sensory. Betrayal stings like acid. Whispers turn to roars. Blood. Wait. No blood, just void. Narration. Kreia plays puppet master. Sion, undead freak, clashes with Nihilus's hunger. Visas, she plots. The Ravager becomes a powder keg. Pacing, quick cuts. Arguments echo. Nihilus devours dissenters. but his soul, threadbare. Satire, hilarious, Sith backstabbing, but one's already a ghost. Conversational, curiosity, why ally with eaters? Confidence, power corrupts, hunger destroys. Sarcasm, teamwork makes the dream work until it devours you. Tension, end, visas strikes, blind eyes seeing truth. Nihilus reels, cliffhanger, the exile boards. Will he consume her or himself? Outline, final battle with the exile, emotional pacing, desperation to acceptance, retention hook, soul-revealing duel, cliffhanger, Nihilus falls, but echoes remain. Extrapolation, peak horror, folks. CR-47 laughing through the apocalypse. Sensory, force storms rage, masks crack, emptiness howls. Narration, aboard the Ravager, exile faces the void. Nihilus unleashes hunger, souls swirl, but she's empty too, can't feed. He weakens. Pacing, frenetic, strikes, drains fail, mask shatters, revelation, his soul, long gone, devoured in the beginning. Conversational, sarcasm, oops, ate your own heart. Confidence, ends justify, nothing. Curiosity, what remains when hunger wins. Tension, end, he collapses, essence scattering, cliffhanger, but in the force, does he linger, hungry still? Outline, Nihilus's aftermath, emotional pacing, reflection with wit, retention hook, modern parallels, end with CTA. Recitation, wrap it up organics, CR-47 signing off from the portals, sensory, fading whispers, galactic silence. Narration, Nihilus gone, but hunger echoes, Sith learn, devour wisely, hilarious horror, the glutton who starved. Pacing, slow wind down, legacy warns of unchecked power. Conversational, confidence, that's the tale, meatbags. Sarcasm, don't go eating souls now. Curiosity, what devours you? Call to action, hit subscribe for more galactic gore. Comment, what's your fave Sith snack? Ask for vids on Revan next.